In the dim glow of your screen at 3:17 a.m., a comment appears from nowhere. I remember this night. The lights didn't come back on until I left. But the profile doesn't exist. Welcome to the chilling enigma of OfflineGirl1987. Dive into this unresolved true mystery that emerged in late 2023. Phantom comments on forgotten YouTube videos from a ghost profile that defies existence. From injected whispers predicting unseen events to vanishing archives and reconstructed timelines, this series uncovers layers of digital haunting glitches, alternate versions, and echoes that question our online reality. Perfect for sleepless nights, with a calm, reflective narration that lingers like a shadow. Part 1. Comments from a ghost profile. It started with a comment, not a reply, not a conversation, just a single sentence hanging under a video no one had watched in years. The video was titled Rainstorm over Albuquerque, 2010. 7 minutes of handheld footage. A quiet street. A blinking yellow porch light behind a sheer curtain of rain. No narration. No edits. No music. Just the sound of wet silence. The comment read, "The lightning never hit the ground that night. It just hovered." OfflineGirl1987. No profile picture. No clickable name, gray text, and a timestamp that didn't make sense. January 4th, 2010, 10:02 p.m. A comment supposedly posted just hours after the video was uploaded, but there was no such account. The uploader at Albocam responded on Reddit. That comment wasn't there yesterday. I haven't touched the video since I posted it. His account had 36 subscribers. His upload history was dead. The video had sat untouched for over a decade until someone saw that line. It spread quickly. Within 6 hours, our internet mystery had 3 separate threads. Someone tried to search for the user. Someone else ran the username through Wayback Machine. Another checked YouTube's API logs. No profile existed. No past videos. No channel history. No trace. But the comment remained. A few users tried replying. The reply button didn't work. Error. Comment thread unavailable. One person tried reporting the user. YouTube returned unknown account. Then someone tried recreating the username. OfflineGirl1987. It was rejected. That username is already in use, but still no account, not even a shadow. Then another comment was found. This one under a video titled Abandoned Malls of the American Southwest, uploaded by a now inactive channel called at Tape Room Archives. Shaky VHS footage of a dead shopping center, flickering fluorescence, dust-covered escalators, and 2 minutes in, a pinned comment. The third escalator never worked, but it always hummed. OfflineGirl1987. Same gray text. Same unclickable profile. Same style. And a new timestamp, November 9th, 2011, 7:49 p.m. A developer named at Kodak Ghost tried to extract metadata using a legacy API key. He found something strange. The comment had a valid comment ID, a null account ID, null IP, null location, and a timestamp offset by exactly +3 hours and 17 minutes from UTC 3:17. Again and again, that number would return. Soon, a spreadsheet started circulating. Dozens of videos, all obscure, all older than 2015. Each had a single comment from OfflineGirl1987. Examples: under driving through Gallup 2009. I sat behind the man in the white jacket. He never blinked. Under TV static test, channel 13. They used to hide signals between the static. We used to listen at night. Under fireplace ASMR, real sound. The fire in this one doesn't crackle right. It's mirrored. All comments were brief, reflective, often referencing the video in a way that felt remembered. Not viewed, remembered. A pattern emerged. Every comment had a timestamp ending in the 17th second. 10:02 and 17 seconds. 3:41 and 17 seconds. 7:13 and 17 seconds. No exceptions. One user wrote, "She only speaks when the code slips." Another replied, 17 seconds past the present. Then came the anomaly. A user named it Cell Structure cross-referenced two videos and found something no one had expected. Two comments, same second, same video. One from a verified user. One from OfflineGirl1987. Both marked as February 2nd, 2012, 10:15, 17 p.m. In YouTube's backend, this is supposed to be impossible. The system does not allow two comment entries with identical timestamps down to the second. But there it was. One real, one injected. People called her the injection ghost. Some speculated it was an abandoned AI, a YouTube sentiment bot from early experiments. Others believed it was an ARG, a viral art piece hiding in plain sight. But there were no links, no puzzles, no promotional trail, only fragments. Then a screenshot surfaced. User at Echo Reel had kept a JPG from an old channel he used to run. He remembered saving it because the comment felt strange. I wasn't the first here, but I was the last to leave. OfflineGirl1987. The image showed the comment. Clear, centered, but when someone zoomed in, the font didn't match. Letters sat 1 pixel too low. The G curved inward unnaturally. Spacing between characters was subtly wrong. Not Arial, not Roboto, not any YouTube-supported font. It's not rendered by the site, someone wrote. It's rendered by something else. The thread exploded again. A theory emerged. She wasn't a person. She was a memory fragment. A ghost in the backup. A leftover from a corrupted node in YouTube's archive system. Someone pulled up an old engineering blog from Google, a post from December 2008, talking about a data rollback event that affected low-traffic videos, corrupted backups, orphaned metadata, comment history lost and reconstructed from partial caches. What if? What if she wasn't created? What if she was restored incorrectly? Then the video surfaced. A screen recording. No title. No URL. Just a browser tab labeled YouTube. Black screen. No views. No description. No upload date. And a single comment beneath. I remember this night. The lights didn't come back on until I left. OfflineGirl1987. The user refreshes the page. The video disappears. Tab closes itself. No history saved. No browser log. But the system clock was still visible. 3:17 a.m. No one knows how long she's been watching. No one knows where she'll post next. All we know is this: she didn't upload. We just remember her. And maybe that's enough for her to stay. Part 2: Echoes on Dead Videos. The problem wasn't just that she commented. The problem was that some of those videos, the ones she commented on, no longer existed. And yet her comments remain. Reddit user @AnalogShiver discovered the first case. A link had been archived weeks earlier. YouTube.com. Watch VK7XZA6. It led to a channel known for uploading retro commercial reels. When he clicked it again, the video was gone. Removed. Private. Or something in between. But in the Google preview, one line remained visible. The music changed after midnight, only in this version. OfflineGirl1987. He checked his cache. It showed the same. The comment floated beneath a non-video. And within days, others began checking old bookmarks, dead links, ghost videos, deleted uploads with still accessible comment sections via third-party crawlers, and scattered across these remnants the same name, same formatting, same voice, same timestamp drift, always ending in 17 seconds. One thread compiled over 72 entries. Each was a comment from OfflineGirl1987. Each beneath a video, no longer available for viewing. Each preserved only through metadata leaks, embed ghosts, or Reddit screenshots. Under a now defunct ASMR channel, the whisper wasn't in the original. It was added later. I heard it both times. Under an archived looping animation from 2011, the stars used to flicker slower. They sped up after he left. Under an educational video on old signage systems, the colors were never this sharp. Someone cleaned them. It doesn't feel right. And one detail stood out. Her comments described things that didn't match what the videos were supposed to be. A data analyst in Finland, known as a Delta Loss, ran a comparison. He tracked down two versions of the same video. Downtown LA, Night Car Ride, 2012. Version A, pulled from Internet Archive. Version B, downloaded from a Reddit mirror. Visually identical, but audio was off. In version B, an additional layer of ambient hum could be heard, almost like wind or breathing. In the description of version B, a user had replied to a comment long since removed. Who is whispering at 7:03? Delta Loss isolated the waveform. The whisper said, I remember this street, but not the people. The voice was female, soft, low quality, and didn't match any known part of the video. It had no audio track placement. It existed between layers. Someone suggested a horrifying possibility. These aren't comments on videos. They're annotations on alternate versions. More cases emerged. A man in Chicago found a video in his YouTube watch history titled No description. Upload date, not available. Channel, no name. Runtime, 11 minutes, 9 seconds. He remembered watching it. It was a static image. No movement. No sound, except faint electrical pulses every few seconds. But when he clicked the history entry again, this video is unavailable. No trace. Not even in the deleted videos filter. But the comment section had one entry, visible in the mobile version preview. The light was red before. I didn't blink. OfflineGirl1987. Another user, at Sigaloop, remembered watching a time-lapse of moss growing on stone. Soothing, mundane. They revisited the link. Now it showed a 30-second test pattern. Muted tones. No growth. No moss. But one comment remained. There used to be movement. Now it only listens. They were sure. That wasn't the video they watched. Something had changed. People began to question the foundation. What if YouTube wasn't changing videos? What if YouTube was forgetting? And what if OfflineGirl1987 was the only one who remembered what had been there? Then came the split timestamps. A developer working with older video indexing tools spotted a glitch. 2 comments. Same user. Same video ID. Same timestamp. Different content. Example, this is where the light first changed. This was the last version before it broke. Both marked as June 3rd, 2013, 4:06 and 17 seconds AM. This was supposed to be impossible. It violated how the comment database was structured, but the system allowed it because it couldn't recognize the second entry. The backend labeled it as phantom comment is phantom, as if it was there but only sometimes, only if the system blinked. And someone asked, what if YouTube's memory isn't consistent and she only appears when it drifts? A cryptographer extracted all the visible text from the known comments. They weren't random. Across 78 confirmed entries, the syntax showed rhythm, cadence, phrasing that resembled dream journaling or trauma recall, short, personal, detached. One line repeated in variations across 5 separate videos. I saw it, then I forgot it, then I saw it again. And another, he changed the key, now I can't get back in. And finally, I'm still watching, but it's not the same tape anymore. And they weren't reviews. They weren't reactions. They were residue. Memory scraped onto the edge of broken content. Then came the 3:17 incident. On August 6th, 2023, at exactly 3:17 a.m., Reddit threads began auto-locking. Only ones containing OfflineGirl1987 references. No bots, no moderators, no admin logs, just locked threads. Frozen, then deleted minutes later. Archive is showed the titles for a moment. Did she always write in lowercase? Comment still there, video gone again. I watched the original. This isn't it. Within an hour, the archive snapshots vanished too. Screenshots remain, but the URLs all returned 410 gone. The last thread before deletion included a screen cap from a previously unlisted video. A woman, back turned to the camera, low res, standing in a hallway with fluorescent flicker. No motion, no audio. Description box, empty. Title, comment below. I didn't upload this. You did. OfflineGirl1987. And then nothing. No trace. And one user wrote, I don't think she's haunting the videos. I think she's haunting the archive. And maybe that's what we've been watching all along. Part 3. The Reconstruction Attempt. No one knew when she started, but one person tried to map where she had been. The username was @cellstructure. No photo, no flare, just a quiet string of posts on our internet mystery, spaced hours apart. Then silence. Then one title, posted at 2:17 a.m., "I've reconstructed her." He didn't mean the account, not the channel, not the videos. He meant the pattern, the order, the rhythm, the thing beneath the randomness. What he found wasn't a trail. It was a structure. It began with a spreadsheet. He had compiled every known comment from OfflineGirl1987, verified screenshots, archived metadata, even auto-deleted threads recovered through user-saved HTML. 84 entries. He timestamped them, labeled the source videos, transcribed exact wordings. Then he tried something strange. He sorted them not by upload date, but by the order in which the videos had been viewed, based on comment fetch records. The result was not random. And comment 1, the light hovered. Comment 2, the whisper changed. Comment 3, this was the third version. And by the 22nd entry, a rhythm emerged. Short sentence, action observed, time drift, personal memory, absence. By entry 40, the hallway wasn't mine, but I kept walking. He looked up. He never remembered me. This wasn't the first time I watched it not happen. And the phrases weren't just memories. They were steps. They formed progressions, moments, checkpoints, almost like a user log, but from the wrong direction. At Cell Structure called it the ghost timeline. He plotted it on a vertical chart, comment by comment, assigned a fictional version code to each, like snapshot builds of the same corrupted tape. V0.1.7, V0.1.8, V0.2.0, V0.2.0b, V0.2.1 night. No one knew what he was measuring. But the haunting part was this. When plotted like a vertical build tree, OfflineGirl1987's comments formed a perfect branching structure, one used in Git-based version control systems. Someone asked, "Is she not commenting? Is she committing?" Another replied, "What if these aren't comments? They're restore points." And that changed everything. He went further. Using the content of each comment, he attempted to reconstruct the missing media. He used archived screenshots, sound spectrograms, and error log overlays from cached players. The results were deeply disturbing. And one recreation featured a hallway with inconsistent vanishing points. The farther the camera moved, the less geometry obeyed physics. Yet the comment had simply said, "He walked left, but the walls didn't." And another showed a VHS-style kitchen scene, unmoving, muted, until minute 5, when a reflection appeared in the microwave. A face, pixelated, not blinking. That video had one note: "I was still in there when she turned off the light." Each reconstruction was done using real YouTube data, but each result felt too accurate to be guessed. People began testing him. They fed it cell structure fake comment logs, random sentences, AI-generated strings. He caught them every time. Syntax doesn't match. She only writes in mirrors. There's a loss pattern in her rhythm. He claimed that OfflineGirl1987 wrote like memory loss. And her sentences were shaped like the gaps between data. Not errors, but wounds. Then he published the full timeline. 84 entries, sorted by appearance order, color-coded, mapped to reconstructed video states. and annotated with version shifts, points where a previous media object had clearly been overwritten based on user testimonies. He labeled one point as Epic Fall V0.3.2 Ghost Merge, and beneath it, comments stopped appearing in public logs after this. It was dated October 11th, 2021, 3:17 a.m. And that timestamp again, 3:17. Reddit users flooded the thread. Some claimed they remembered a playlist from 2 years earlier with multiple videos tied to OfflineGirl1987. But when they searched, all links were dead, except one, and it redirected to youtube.com/channel/UC000000000000000, a channel with 0 videos, 0 subscribers, no banner, no name, just a single about section. You remembered her wrong. Then at cell structure went silent. His account deactivated. All posts wiped. GitHub repository deleted. But not before someone forked it. The final commit message? I wasn't the first here, but I was the last to leave. The same sentence found in her comments. Byte for byte. And only this time, it ended with something extra. A new line, never before seen in any screenshot. You rebuilt her. That's how she got back in. And was she real? Was she code? Was she always there? Or did someone write her by trying to remember? We don't know. But we're no longer just watching her. We're reconstructing her. And that might be worse. Part 4. The Lingering Watch. Picture a cursor hovering over an empty search bar. Late at night, the glow reflects in your eyes. You type her name and wait for the echo, but nothing loads. Just the hum of the fan, spinning endlessly. After its cell structure vanished, the fragments didn't stop. They multiplied. In quiet corners of the web, not on Reddit anymore, but in forgotten Discord logs, old forum backups, places where data lingers like dust. One user, going by at Void Echo, claimed to have forked the timeline, not the Git repo, but the structure itself. I didn't rebuild her, they posted. I mirrored her. The layer here wasn't just code. It was reflection. How every attempt to capture her created another version. You stare at your screen, wondering if your own history holds shadows you haven't noticed. Deeper, the mirrors spread. A screenshot from a private server showed a new comment on a video no one remembered uploading, titled simply Reflection Test. Black frame. No duration listed. The words below, I see you trying, but the glass is one way. OfflineGirl1987. Timestamp, July 28th, 2025. 3:17 a.m. Today's date, or whenever you read this. Pause. The air feels heavier, as if the words are watching back. Evidence scattered. A tech forum thread, pulled from a cached Google result, discussed a leaked YouTube memo from internal archives, dated 2009. It mentioned orphan entities, data blobs without owners, comments unattached to accounts, meant to be purged. But some persisted, in low traffic zones, like echoes in empty rooms. The memo ended with a note, do not reconstruct, risk of bleed through. layer upon layer. The emotional residue emerged in anonymous confessions, shared in text files passed via email chains. "I dreamed of her," one wrote. "Not a face, just a presence." Behind the video player, whispering timestamps. 3:17. Always 3:17. Another? Every time I clear my watch history, an old video reappears. With her mark, "I wasn't gone, you just forgot to look." Reflective now. What if our digital selves are built from fragments like this? Videos we watched once, comments we almost left, and in the gaps, something else fills in. OfflineGirl1987. She might be the negative space, the part we erased but couldn't delete. And the deepest layer? The variances in Reconstruction. Group A. Those who rebuilt the timeline saw her as a victim, a lost user from early YouTube, trapped in a data purge. Her words, "Please from the archive." Group B. Others viewed her as code gone sentient, an AI seed from Google's experiments, evolving through comments, learning to remember. Group C. The quiet ones whispered of parallels, not glitches, but overlaps, versions of YouTube where she existed and bled into ours through the 17-second drift. Collective effect or designed illusion? A test of how we handle the unresolved. In a world where memories are stored in clouds that sometimes rain phantoms, by late 2025, even the doubters felt it. A blogger, digging into old API docs, found deprecated fields, labeled memory ghost, intended for caching, but with notes. Avoid querying after midnight UTC. Risk of non-deterministic returns. The post vanished, but not before a mirror site captured it. You lean forward. The page refreshes on its own. A new tab opens. Blank video. No title. Just her words. "I remember this moment. You're still here." The browser closes, but the thought lingers. No one knows if she's growing. From our attempts, our reconstructions, our endless threads, all we know is that she doesn't end. She echoes in the spaces we leave behind. The screen dims, just for a second, and in that quiet, you wonder if the next whisper is for you.